Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this episode of the Muse Report. It is officially that time. That's right. March Madness season! For all my hoopers out there, you guys know what that means. It's time for college basketball tournaments. And I'm really excited for this one. This is my second year really trying to get into college basketball. I mostly pay attention to the NBA, but I got some of my hooper friends to help me out with this episode to get our brackets together for this NCAA tournament. So if you're a hooper, you'll definitely like this episode. And if you're not, tune in anyway because you get to hear a lot about my friends and myself and, just have some fun with us. So if you've been wondering where I've been really busy doing other projects. I actually did launch our website for here at Muse, so that link will be in the description, and I'll talk about that later at the end of this episode. So let's get into this one.
So last year, my bracket without any experience, my bracket was actually really good. I was in the 80th percentile until the Elite 8. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, wow. And I actually did pick the winner right. I picked North Carolina. So hopefully I could have the same luck again this year. But before I keep going, I'm going to introduce some of my guests that are on this episode. Andrew Taylor to my right. I'll have you guys introduce yourself later. And then Justin Jordan on my left. Two guys that I love to play basketball, talk basketball, sports, life, anything with. Great brothers in Christ.
Most definitely.
Amen. So, you guys, I said your names, but you could guys introduce yourself any way you want, really.
All right, I'm just going to jump in. Well, Cleveland, thanks for having me on. And, of course,
second time on.
Justin. Second time on. Yeah, I'm an experienced member of the Cleveland Davis show, the Muse Report, so no issues there. But, yeah, it's I'm excited. I love talking about basketball, playing basketball. So, I'm just excited for it. And, once again, thanks for having me on.
Cool.
Yeah, man, this is a dream of mine. I used to want to major in broadcast journalism. So
I thought he was going to say basketball.
No,
major in basketball.
That's a lifetime major, man. So I'm kind of excited. I'm fulfilling my dream right now. I feel like I'm Stuart Scott. So just forgive me if you feel or hear a little. I don't know what the word is. Zippiness in my voice.
All right, so they already know who the clown of the three of us is.
Obviously.
No, but Justin, he's actually the one with the vocal cords of gold. They're singing
honestly,
right here, so.
Honestly, look him up. Justin Jordan.
Look him up. You're going to see him in the papers soon. Trust me. But, all right, getting into this bracket thing. Unfortunately, Justin, you already know. Your team, man.
I'm still going
with your team.
I'm going to scroll through the brackets and look.
Louisville first.
Wow.
Cards forever. Let's hit on that for a second. The Louisville Cardinals. We are down right now, but we are not out. I'm a loyal fan. The NCAA needs some restructuring.
I agree.
When it comes to paying these players and the system. Now, of course, we got into some trouble for some other things.
That is true.
And so, we'll be back. But, we're in the NIT. I think we played tonight. So I have to check and see if we won. I'm rooting for us in the NIT, Anyways, let's get to the bracket, man.
Yeah, man. We were just in Louisville, 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
We passed the arena. And the fact was that it was on the news while we were in literally we were watching it while we were right next to the arena on the news, and we passed it the first day, and you saw the huge banner 2013 champions, and then I think when we left we passed it wasn't up there. It wasn't up there anymore. They took it down.
And I like Louisville. Justin and I I like Louisville.
They made them take
it
down.
They
made them take it down. Yeah.
Wow.
It's almost as if they don't have it, but what's his name who messed up his leg?
Kevin
Ware. He was like, well, I still got this ring. So, anyways.
And that NBA championship ring.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's still good,
It is good.
All right, so getting into these brackets, I feel like, maybe not upsets, but first round should probably be the easiest with, the way the seeds are set up. So I guess we're just going to go about this region by region. I guess. So I guess we could start with the South, with the 1st and 16th seed, UVA versus UMBC.
See, now I know this might be hard for you, Cleavon, knowing your where you're from, but statistics are not looking towards UMBC. But I'll let you talk.
No,
about that.
honestly though, I mean, I live right next to the University of Maryland.
Right.
College Park campus. I do not live next to the University of Maryland Baltimore City campus. So honestly, I wasn't even hip to that they were this good this year. Honestly, didn't know they had a team for like a really long time.
Wow.
Because they were just overshadowed by the Terrapins. But Terrapins have been. I don't even want to talk about that right now.
That's okay.
But yeah, UMBC. Unfortunately, though, they're gonna get clapped.
Virginia's got some players for sure.
Virginia best defense in this year, and their size can't match up. I'm just like, yeah, this gonna. If it's not a blowout, they did good.
All right, guys. So we have what's 64 divided by 2? 32.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So we have 32 games to go through.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we can move on from this. Virginia is going to win this.
See, that's
Most likely.
That's the broadcast journalism in him.
Oh, look at you!
Yeah.
Come on now.
Time.
So,
Creighton, Kansas State.
Creighton and Kansas State, I'm a Bruce Weber fan, and the Big 12, they have kind of been battling this year, surprisingly. Kansas has taken it again, but I'm going to go with the experience with my man Bruce Weber in that one.
And Creighton.
Yeah.
Creighton's always been good in the tournament.
Right. So I'll give the experience.
I'm going to have to give Creighton too.
Mm-hmm. I watched some highlights on them too. They look.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going with Kansas State.
Oh,
what?
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
You just
yeah.
said Bruce Weber, right?
He said Kansas State. Yeah.
Okay.
The coach there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm still going with Creighton, but okay, you going with
Yeah, I'm
Kansas
still
State.
going with
Gotcha.
Creighton, man.
Okay.
Let's see how that plays out.
Kentucky and Davidson.
Stephen Curry's not Davis anymore.
Yeah, Kentucky. Even though they've been playing good recently. Yeah, but they're on the tear right now, so I'm gonna have to give it to Kentucky, even though they start off the season some boo boo.
Right.
As a Louisville fan, no comment.
Right. Fair enough, Justin.
Arizona, Buffalo.
Arizona, DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre, that big man child right there, man. He's NBA ready, I think. NBA body.
Spoiler here.
Uh-oh.
I have Arizona going very, 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 very far.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think
I'll give you that.
With what they're going through, that has broken some programs.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of has strengthened there. So
I mean, their full team should be back for the tournament, though, right?
yeah.
But that's with Trayer, or how do you say his name?
I don't know how you say his name. The guard, long.
But you know
guard.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know
He
he's
can
about. He
ball.
can hoop.
Yeah,
Yes, he
so-
can hoop. But he was suspended, and then
he's had some trouble.
he's just has been playing. So, Miami, Loyola, Chicago.
I think it's Alonzo Trier, but anyways,
Yes, that's his
Trier.
name. Yeah, Trier.
just had to say that. I'm going for Miami. I know we're just kind of picking higher ones right now, but I watched some highlights on
That seems to be a
Miami.
trend. Yeah.
They look.
Yeah, they've battled pretty well in the ACC. I'm
Come
going with
on,
Miami.
Justin. Give me some opposition here, man.
No, I can't, man. I'm going with Miami. ACC.
Yeah, I had to go with Miami too. Tennessee and Wright.
I don't know about either of these teams.
I honestly haven't watched any Tennessee basketball.
Oh man, Tennessee has been on a roll.
Really?
They have?
Oh, okay.
I was gonna pull a weird upset here, but I don't know what Wright State is doing.
And
so.
I have to
either.
give a shout out to Lamonte Turner, SEC Sixth Man of the Year,
Oh,
straight
cool.
out of Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay, hometown.
Sparkman for a couple of years, then went to prep school. So look out for him on Tennessee's squad with Rick Barnes, man, great coach experience. I have them going pretty far in the tournament as well.
I'm going to side with Justin on this
I
one.
will too, because I know nothing about
I
either.
don't know.
So
Nevada and Texas. I'm going with Texas.
I was actually gonna side with that. I don't know anything
I'm
about
going with
Nevada. They're not
Texas.
usually in the tournament, though.
I have not usually seen them in the tournament, no.
I'm going with Texas,
I've seen
too.
Texas. And I watched a recent game of theirs, and they look good.
Okay.
I forgot who they were playing. But Cincinnati and Georgia. Oh, this
Georgia
is
State. I'm calling it right now. Now.
Andrew,
When we get through, Justin, you about to sign with me?
I'm looking at it.
Oh,
And, you know, when you
my
put out
God.
these
DeMarcus
brackets,
Simon.
Sometimes you have to
Buck.
just look at it. Look at the colors. Look at the teams.
The colors.
I'm
Wait,
going
what?
with-
Okay, first of all, if we're going to talk about that, Georgia State's jerseys are 5. For one, Panthers pride, yes. I don't know
Aren't
if
they
that's
just
actually
red
correct.
and black?
No, they're blue and white. They're mostly blue and white. And they're,
Oh,
they're-
Georgia State. I'm sorry.
Georgia
I'm
State,
sorry. I'm thinking,
right.
I was
Not
thinking
University of
Georgia.
Georgia, right.
My fault.
It can be confusing. And then we have an NBA prospect in DeMarcus Simons. That boy's hooping.
I'm going with Georgia State.
Yes,
I'm going Georgia
upset.
State.
I can't
do
do
it.
I can't do
The
it.
Cincinnati, I mean, they're good.
They are good.
But this is a perfect team to upset. Like, it's not a huge, I mean, it's a big school, but it's not like a Kentucky. It's not like a Duke.
They've always battled, but I just feel like they're one of those mid of the pack
Right.
teams, and the fact that they're number 2 seed,
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like they'll be the one to fall.
Mm.
They're not used to being there.
Yeah.
Georgia State has nothing.
Cinderella
to lose,
team.
You know,
We've done it before. You know, R.J. Hunter was there. People forget about
Coach
that.
Hunter
And
still
they're, yes, and Coach Hunter's
I'm
still
going with
there.
Georgia State.
Come on, I need that, Justin.
I'm still going with Cincinnati.
Okay,
on
fine.
that one.
I'd love to
I'm
talk
going
about
with
it.
Cincinnati. So you heard it here first. So troll Andrew if you can after this first round goes down. All right, we're going to move to the I guess we'll stay in the South region and just move to the second conference. Oh no. Let's do all the first round first. I'm sorry. Let's do all the
I see
first
what you're
round
saying.
first. So let's go to the West.
Okay. Is the first one Xavier?
Yeah, Xavier is number 1 seed and TSU. I'm definitely going with Xavier.
Yeah, let's just
Because I'm honestly not hip to the other team.
Nope.
This is a good matchup.
It is.
This is a good matchup.
I don't
right
know
here.
which one to pick right now.
Mizzou and FSU, Florida State.
This is tough. I love Michael Porter Jr. though, even though he hasn't
Even hasn't
played. I really liked him in high school, and
Oh, yeah,
I mean, if he could have a great first tournament game, that would be really, really cool. And his brother is pretty good too. I don't remember his name,
really?
but his brother plays on the team. Actually, there's 4 siblings, and they all play University of Missouri sports. Like they all play basketball.
So that because he could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, and
So
so
that's
they
why he
all
picked-
went
that's
to
why he picked
University of
Mizzou.
Missouri.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Does his dad work on the staff?
I don't know about that. I just know they all were in like their jerseys. Like his 2 sisters who both play on their team too, which is
I
crazy.
feel like I heard that they were talking about his dad or something like was involved with Missouri.
I don't know. See?
I wasn't sure though.
They're all wrapped up in there.
But
Yeah, I think it's like a uncle or somebody.
uncle, yeah, it was somebody. I was like, oh, maybe that's why he went there. Because I mean, honestly, Missouri's a good school, but
Yeah, not like big time.
they're not big time, right? So I'm like, why do you go there? That makes sense.
I'm going with Mizzou.
going
Florida
with
State has been a great. If any conference I've watched, it's been the ACC,
Mm-hmm.
and they've battled with a lot of teams. But you know, with Miami battling with a lot of teams, I think it will propel them to run deep. I think Florida State, it may be a little taxing on them going up against a fresh Mizzou. Michael Porter Jr. Did you guys see when he played in the SEC?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he looked pretty good.
He
to
looked
be
pretty
just
decent.
out.
Yeah,
You know,
for his
and
first game back.
he's gonna stretch. Florida State is very long.
That's
They have
how
a lot
they,
of bigs,
play
but
Georgia.
he's going to be able to stretch them out.
Oh,
Mizzou.
cool.
I'm picking Mizzou.
I'm excited.
If that shot is falling,
Yeah, I'm going there too.
Mizzou. Okay, all right. Man. Which one am I going to pick?
I don't know anything
know.
about Florida State, so you know.
They have some good guard play as well. And Gola, I feel like one of the guards, pretty cool.
I'm gonna put my
Other
faith
than
in
that,
Mizzou.
man, I'm going Mizzou, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to see them do well. All right, we got Ohio State and South Dakota State.
Ohio State.
Ohio State always does pretty good in the tournament for the most part. So, plus my dad will hate me if I don't pick him because he's from Ohio.
8.
Yeah,
Gonzaga and UNC.
Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Easy.
Tournament regulars again. Houston has been balling.
Really?
Yes, Houston has been balling. And wait, I'm sorry. What team is this?
San Diego State.
San Diego. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. San Diego State. I honestly have not watched San Diego State.
I haven't either, but I want to pull an upset in this one, and I'm not going to go against North Carolina or... Oh, well, I guess I'm going for Providence, so I watched some the other day. So, okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do San Diego State because I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Houston. I haven't watched San Diego State, but I have watched some Houston, and they looked really good when I was watching them. And honestly, last time I heard about San Diego State was Kawhi Leonard. So,
True. Oh, true.
Michigan and Montana.
Michigan. Yeah.
I have Michigan going far actually in the tournament.
Yeah.
So I'm picking Michigan as well, but to go back, I'm also picking San Diego State. So
Okay.
San Diego
I
State.
think for
Okay.
you guys there.
No, I chose San Diego State.
Okay.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Texas A&M and Providence.
I'm going Providence. I watched some highlights on them. They
Yeah.
actually look pretty good.
Providence does look good. I watched Texas A&M too. They were looking solid, but as far as closing out games, it seems like they seem to have some trouble, like playing in the second half.
Interesting.
So I'm going to go with Providence on this one. I'm going to go with Providence. 10th seed versus 7th seed. UNC.
Oh, that's easy. I don't even know how to say
And
this.
I don't even know what the
Lipscomb.
Lipscomb.
I don't know.
You know what that is,
to
Justin?
Shout out to Lipscomb. Oh yeah,
Lipscomb?
Lipscomb. Shout out to Lipscomb for this is their first ever.
Oh, okay, all right. That's
that
why.
just lets us know that they're gonna lose. to Roy Williams and the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Savage.
All right, yeah, at the hands of the Tar Heels. Yeah.
The next one is easy.
All right, so we're going to East.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, real easy. Nova for sure.
Billy.
Villanova, been there, done that. I think that's unanimous.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech and Alabama.
What's his name? Young Bull.
Colin Sexton!
I'm going for Alabama.
Colin.
I'm going for Bama.
Sexton.
That man has
For the
been.
win.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's been scoring well too. I didn't even know. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Alabama. They've been on a run lately,
Yeah.
and just the fight, the grit that they have. Him and their
Now,
coach.
hopefully-
Who's their coach?
Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson.
Oh shoot!
I love seeing him jump around on the sidelines. Yeah, well,
They're going to need Herb Jones is another spectacular player, sophomore. I think he's a freshman. I'm not sure, but he's very long, very guard-like, and I can't think of the big man's name. Number 10, I
Big
forgot.
man.
Now he did suffer a concussion, I think, in the SEC tournament. They're going to need him to go far, but I think they can get through Virginia Tech with Colin Sexton alone.
that backcourt, they have a nice backcourt with him and Ingram, so it's straight.
JP, come on, man.
I don't know what
Let's get some
JP
buckets.
doing, bro. He's
He
just
started off hot. He broke some records. Come on, John Petty.
John
Come on,
Petty,
let's,
man.
Let's knock down some threes, man. If you want to shoot back there, let's do something now.
I think it's
On the court
psychological for him too, because they've been running the ball through Colin now, so he kind of just been out of the loop. All right, West Virginia and Murray.
Don't bet against Bob.
Yeah.
I'm going West Virginia.
I'm going West Virginia too.
Yeah.
Now, Murray State is a good program. I usually pick them as upset teams, but not against West Virginia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
West Virginia usually handles business.
I'm picking West Virginia as. Oh wait, what did I? Oh, okay, never mind. Wichita State and Marshall.
I'm gonna go with Wichita. I don't know really about either team, but
Wichita's pretty straight.
I've known them to be in the tournament. They put some good people in the NBA. Like Ron Baker played for them for a long time. He played for the Knicks. He was good with Wichita. Had Clay Anthony early. I just know about some of their other players, so I just favor them a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wichita. They have some grit.
Mixtures
In our 2013 championship run, you're not gonna take it away. NCAA. We played them in the Final Four. Excuse me. and they gave us a tough run, and we were a tough team that year. And not just going back to that year, but all of the years, Wichita State has been one of those fighter, grinder out teams. So I'm going Wichita. I think they can go far, depending on who they, meet up against. So
I agree. Yeah. So is it not? Is it?
Yeah, it's going in and out.
I'm trying to make sure it's like.
Yeah, the plastic casing is coming off a little bit, but
Is
yeah,
it better
there we
now?
go. There
Okay.
we go.
Sweet. So yeah, I'm going Wichita too. So I guess we can go
Yeah,
on.
Wichita for me. Even though I think Marshall will put up a good fight. Florida and UCLA.
Wait,
I don't know
what?
how to pronounce the first part.
Oh, okay.
What
It says,
campus?
It says St. Bono.
St. Bonaventure. Some.
Right.
Bonaventure.
I'm going to go with
Bonaventure.
Florida,
Bonaventure.
though. I'm going Florida.
I'm going with Florida as well. Wait.
You know what? I'm gonna go now. This is just one of those random picks. I'm going to go with the upset.
I'm going with the upset, actually.
I just don't see why. They're a 6 seed. They still are hungry. They're seated in between. So it's not like, okay, we're big and bad number 1, 2, or 3. So then it's like, man, we just going to come out here and fight regardless. So that's why I feel like it's going to be hard for them to upset. But it could. It could happen.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with the upset on this one. Just for good measure. Texas Tech and SFA.
I don't know what SFA is.
Justin?
I'm going with the beard. Texas Tech.
I'm actually just going to pull an upset. Since I don't even know who they are, I'm going to pick them. This is terrible logic, but...
Arkansas and Butler.
I'm going with Butler.
Butler.
Yeah. I know that name well.
I mean, I haven't really watched any full Arkansas games. I've seen some highlights and stuff, like on ESPN. But I don't really know how to judge from that. But I do know that Butler has always been good pick for the tournament. So, oh, crap. What did I just press? Oh, that's the matchup. All right. Purdue and what is this team?
CSU Fullerton.
Oh, CSFU.
Oh, wow. It just says CSU on
Yeah, it just says CS. Mine is the acronym is super weird. I didn't recognize it. Okay,
I'm going Purdue.
Yeah, definitely Purdue. I actually have Purdue going far in this tournament as well.
I don't know even who plays for them. I just know they have a good program.
They have a good team. I put Purdue on the same level as, a little bit under as Virginia in terms of their style of play.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit less athletic, but I got them going far.
Moving down to Midwest, Kansas and Penn.
Kansas.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you Penn.
Rock chalk.
But I'm about to go with Kansas Jayhawks on this one. Seton Hall, North Carolina. Oh, this is a good matchup. 8 and 9 is always good, man.
Yes, I see it. I got love for my man who comes down and plays at Oakwood, who played for NC State. That's the only reason I pulled for him. What's his name? Trevor Lacey?
Trevor Lacey.
Oh.
He's a bucket.
Wait, what?
I don't know if you ever saw him play, but I know he was up here earlier on in our Oakwood career. He come up here and play in the alumni tournament.
Oh,
true. He was good. So
shout out to Trevor Lacey. I'm sorry, Timberlane Street, Northwoods, Huntsville, Alabama. That's my brother.
I know Justin knows
grew up
him.
together, so
Justin will be shouting
right
out
now balling in Russia.
Oh, cool.
For real?
Yeah, man. Hopefully, he's been on some of the summer league teams in the NBA, so hopefully this upcoming year,
True.
roster spot, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm going with.
It's hard.
Although we shouted out Trevor Lacey, I'm going with Seton Hall.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Desi Rodriguez is a heck of a player.
I'm going with Seton Hall too.
All right. Cool.
Clemson and New Mexico State.
Clemson, man.
Clemson.
Yeah, let's just make it unanimous.
Auburn, CFC.
Charleston.
Oh, these
I'm gonna go with Auburn just because I know one of. Well, I don't know one of the players. I played against him in high school. He's their starting point guard. So, I'll just respect him in that. So I'll pick him.
Oh yeah, Auburn.
I don't really know the other team, so I guess I have to go with Auburn on this.
Auburn is the new age Tennessee with Bruce Pearl. He's bringing that grit back. They've lost a couple of games down the stretch. They had some injuries, but I think that's kind of good for them to refocus because for a while they were locked in at like a number 1, number 2 seed. So I think they'll be safe to kind of go through.
TCU, Syracuse.
No, I'm going to Cuse.
TCU. Yeah.
Wait, you're going with Syracuse, and you're going with TCU?
Yeah, I'm going with TCU. I saw what Syracuse. I mean, didn't they honestly just low-key barely make it or something? I don't know. Like they found out they weren't even expecting to go to the tournament or something like that.
They've been.
So I guess that could be a good thing. But in this case, I'm not pulling for them.
I'm gonna go with the orange and go with Syracuse actually on this one. A little upset. Well, it's not. Yes, that's an upset, but it's not an upset. But Michigan State, Bucknell.
Oh, I'm going with the grit. Michigan State.
Michigan.
Man,
I have a
love-hate relationship.
Just locked my computer.
With Michigan State, and I am going with. I thought this was going to be our only year, knowing that we were going to have, scholarships taken away, and we just couldn't crack the tournament. Michigan State is in that same situation because with what's going on with their campus, with the sexual harassment.
Oh,
it's a
whole
lot
thing
going on.
around the
So,
NCAA, man.
I think this is their year. And if you look at the NCAA tournament and teams who usually succeed, you have teams who are full of like veterans, right? You look at Gonzaga, they always succeed. Point is, a lot of those teams usually make it far, but when you can have, veterans plus talent, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With Tom Izzo, with Miles Bridges, who was a sophomore, but with his talent, that's really equivalent
He's
to like a
good.
junior senior.
Miles Bridges is
got
good.
Josh Langford, got to shout out another. Man, we have a lot of Huntsvillians just succeeding in this tournament. Josh Langford, Madison Academy, he's a sophomore coming off that wing. You got my big man Ward going down there in the low post. They have a lot of talent. And that guard, I forget his name. But yeah, Michigan State is a complete team. They've kind of been under the radar. Big Ten. I'm going with Michigan State, going very far. Very, very far. Just had to throw that in there.
All right.
Yeah, I choose them too.
Yeah, I choose Michigan State, Oklahoma, and URI.
So that's Rhode Island, right?
That's Rhode Island. Rhode Island's been in the tournament a lot too.
They have. I'm gonna go with Oklahoma. I think we all love Trae Young. He's inspiring. The only thing I got to say about it, I listened to something today where somebody was complaining. I don't know if it's Dick Vitale. That might be his name.
Yeah.
But he was saying how Oklahoma State got snubbed by them because apparently Oklahoma State beat Oklahoma 2 times this season. They beat some other good teams. Like they beat, I think, West Virginia at home or something like that. And they had a good season and they didn't make the tournament. And Oklahoma, even though they started off, I think 14-2, they've lost like 11 of their last 15.
Which is why I'm going with the URI. I don't know.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they
Trae Young is a dynamic player, but you can tell that the coach has to give him breathing room, but at times I think he was frustrated with that being the offense. It's kind of like the LeBron offense. Everything
got to go through him, right?
And when I watched the Oklahoma State-Oklahoma game, and with them kind of blitzing at the top, trapping, it's kind of hard. Excuse me. It's kind of hard for Trae to kind of do it by himself, and I feel like that they did make the tournament just because Trae Young is an exciting player.
Star.
I do think O-State got snubbed. So I think he'll have a big game. His shot volume will be high, like Kobe and Westbrook. But I do think that they'll probably fall to URI. I do.
I'm going to actually go with Oklahoma in this one. They've been on a slump lately, but I think since they've been playing not the best, they're going to come out with some fire in this game. So I'm going to go with Oklahoma. Duke and Indiana. Oh, wait, no, sorry, Iona.
Duke.
Yeah, it was Duke, so
I
already scrolled back up.
Coach K.
Yeah, I'm going with Duke. All right, let's move on to the second round. It's taking a little while. UVA, well, mine is UVA Creighton. I think everyone's is.
Yeah, and I'm going UVA.
I'm going with UVA again.
Yeah. Ooh, this next one, though.
Kentucky and Arizona.
Right, I think that's who most of us picked.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to go there. I'm going to go with Arizona.
Yeah.
Because Kentucky is really young. Apparently, it's the youngest team Calipari has ever had.
Yeah, they did a lot of recruiting this year, but it didn't really turn out the way they thought with all these young players.
So I'm not sure. Maybe they could have a good game, but Arizona's got some real.
Yeah, I think they got their head on their shoulders a little bit more than UK.
Right.
So I'm going with Arizona. Mine is Miami and Tennessee.
Yep, and I'm gonna.
That's tough.
I'm gonna go with Miami because either way, the next team they play, I think they're gonna lose. So
I'm going with Miami.
Yeah, I'm going.
Tennessee
with
has a very good team, but their offensive pace is a little bit, or their pace in general to me is a little bit slower than Miami. Those boys kind of run, man. So I'm gonna go with Miami, but I'm rooting for Tennessee. Shout out, Turner.
Right, you guys have Texas and Georgia State.
Georgia State!
Biased.
Come on. This is crazy.
I have Texas and Cincinnati.
Right.
I'm going...
so you want to go for Georgia State, though. That's okay.
I'm going with... I'm just going to go with Texas in this one, actually.
That's actually a good pick.
I'm going to go with Texas. What about you, Justin? Who you?
G State, baby.
All right. So that's it for the South. Moving on to the West. Xavier and Mizzou. Ooh, that's a good one.
I want to call an upset, but Xavier is good, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know how good Missouri is going to be if they're even there. But, you know, if they win their first game, I'm going to go with them. So I pick Missouri.
I'm going with the X-Men.
That's a good thing.
Yep, I'm going to go with Xavier as well. All right. Ohio State and Gonzaga.
It's a good one. I'm going with the Zags.
08. Going with
Okay.
Ohio State.
All right. Ohio State. I'm going to have to go with Gonzaga on this one.
Yeah, I'm going with Gonzaga.
Houston, Michigan. I'm going with Michigan all the way.
I'm going with Michigan. I have San Diego State, but I'm going with Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. They're on a roll.
Yeah.
I can see them going all the way.
Michigan, Providence, University of North Carolina.
UNC.
Yeah, sorry, Providence.
Yeah.
Sorry, Texas A&M. I never clarified that I actually picked Texas A&M, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
It's okay. We're good.
Because we're all on the same page now. Right?
Yeah.
All right. East. Yeah, Alabama. I'm sorry, y'all.
Dang, Colin.
Yeah,
I got love for you, but I'm going with the Billies.
Man, Villanova. Jay Wright probably making a case.
Good
Top
run.
3 coaches at this moment.
True.
In college basketball.
That's a good point,
So,
Justin.
going with Villanova.
West Virginia, Wichita State. This is a good one.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. I'm going with West Virginia, though.
Mountaineers.
I'm going Wichita, man. Wichita. Texas Tech, UCLA, San Bernardino.
Oh, so you didn't choose Florida to win?
Nah, I didn't choose Florida.
I'm going Florida for mine.
Okay. I'm with Texas Tech.
Yeah, I'm going with Texas Tech to win this round too. Butler and Purdue. I have them going far.
Yeah, I might do Purdue also.
Kansas and Seton Hall. That's going to be a good game, I think, actually.
Yeah, I picked NC State, so I'm going with Kansas.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Kansas.
I'm going with the upset.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Going with the upset with Seton Hall. That would be a good one. Clemson and Auburn. That's a good matchup, too.
I actually do not know.
I'm going with the Tigers, man.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not.
Both Tigers.
They're both Tigers.
I was about to say.
I was like, wait, what?
I'm War Eagle. I'm going with Auburn.
Yeah.
Auburn.
They're
Yeah.
more consistent throughout the year.
I'm going to go with Clemson.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going with Auburn, though.
Last couple of games I watched from Auburn, I was unimpressed.
Okay.
So,
Injuries.
Syracuse, Michigan State.
I chose TCU, but I'm going with Michigan State.
Okay. Yep, Michigan State for me as well. I think so for Justin too.
Yeah.
Oklahoma and Duke. Well, we know how that's going to go.
So the next matchup we have is Michigan State and Duke.
That'll be a good one to talk about.
That's a good one to talk
We're
about.
going to have to cancel whatever's going on.
And watch that game.
You know, this is a funny story. My years in the Aeolians, we had to sing for some revival that was going on. And we were singing the worship song. And so people were greeting each other. And I was watching the Louisville game on my phone with the phone on the pew in front of me. So every time we would score a basket, I would go, say the song was "We Walk by Faith." Hey, the A was really me, looking over at Hargrove celebrating a basket. So I'm thankful for CBS for your college basketball app, because it doesn't matter if I'm in church, in class, I will not miss this Michigan State and Duke game. Okay.
No, that's a good matchup. Definitely.
I think they'll make it there, yeah.
So, do you guys want to go backwards for this one?
Yeah, let's go
back.
Okay, so Michigan State, Duke. What we got? Whew.
I love me some Duke. I keep up with them actually probably more than any NCAA team.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I could name their starting lineup except that really good guy who can shoot. But Marvin Bagley, Grayson Allen, this is his last year. He's got to play well. You got Trayvon Duval. he's actually a solid point guard. He moves really fast. He can get up. He can play. And then my man from Atlanta. Wow, and I can't think of his name. He's their big man. Wendell Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr.
He's good. He's good.
Another one of the
So,
players that got paid.
oh yeah. No comment.
Show me the money.
So I'm going with Duke. Much love for Michigan State though, but I'm going with Duke.
Going to go with Coach K and Duke too.
I love Coach K. I have his book in my book bag right now. Great program. And here's the thing. I hate Michigan State when Louisville plays them.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I hate them. There's a hole in my wall right now at my mother's house. Covered up by a But what I will say is Tom Izzo is one of those grinded out.
Yes, he is.
And the team that they have, Duke has a very talented team. Their defense, the zone they play, is hard to stop. But at the same time, I think Michigan State it's like 1A, 1B. It's a coin toss. Because Duke has played in the ACC and they've been getting beat up on. They played in North Carolina twice. They've had to play Virginia. I'm going Michigan State.
All right, that's a good one right there. Honestly, I respect that one. So we have Clemson. Or Auburn,
right?
Versus mine is completely different from you guys. For me, I have Seton Hall versus Clemson.
Oh, because you pulled an upset, right?
Yeah, I pulled an upset.
Oh, dang! I'm still going Kansas. So
yeah.
Okay, so yours. I don't know what you're gonna pick there.
Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna pick there either because that upset kind of threw me off. Man, I'm gonna go with Clemson on this one.
That would be huge if they made it to the Elite Eight.
I just feel like Auburn's going to put up a really good fight with them, so they're going to come off pretty solid. Seton Hall, they're going to put up a fight too because of course they're playing Kansas, but I just feel like they're going to be like drained or something from fighting those big boys over in Kansas. So that's my random logic.
I'm taking my matchup is Kansas versus Auburn. Kansas always has a good team. They usually always go to like the Sweet 16, Elite 8. Great guard play.
Yeah, they have a great guard there. I don't remember his name.
Their front court to me is not as strong as it has been in years with Embiid and.
Make sure you turn this way, Joseph.
Say it again.
Turn toward.
Okay. Yeah. Their front court hasn't been as good as recent years. So I just kind of, I don't know. I just feel like Auburn is one of those teams that's going to be on a roll. So I'm picking Auburn over Kansas.
All right, that's an upset too.
It is.
Yeah.
Purdue. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Purdue and Texas Tech.
Give me the Techs.
Okay, so
Here's the Beard, Chris Beard. I'm going with Texas Tech, man. The Big 12 has been a tough conference this year with Kansas, West Virginia, Texas.
I'm going with the Techs too, man.
Yeah,
I have Purdue. I don't have either. I don't have Texas Tech, but I'm going with Purdue, number 2. We'll see what they can do.
Wichita State versus Nova.
I have West Virginia, but I'm going with Villanova.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm going Villanova, too. UNC versus... Sorry. Yeah, UNC versus Michigan. Woo!
Another one that's a must-watch.
Another must-watch.
Because I feel like they both deserve to make it to the Sweet 16. And... I don't know. Michigan programs they're good for basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, UNC. It's hard to fight that. Is Joe Barry still playing?
Yeah, he is. And they have Theo Pinson, and they have Luke May.
I forgot they said Joe Barry. Sure.
See, so it's hard for me to pick against them, but I don't know. There's something about Michigan. They be coming.
I'm going with Michigan, man.
I'm going with Michigan too. I'm sorry, in UNC.
Gonzaga and Xavier. Well, Justin has Ohio State.
And I have Missouri. But I'm going to go with the Zags.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with the Zags. So.
Even though they made it to the championship game last year, I'm going to go with Xavier.
I'm going with the X-Man.
We're going X Gonzaga out. My lineup is Texas and Miami.
Georgia State.
Oh, you still have Georgia State?
Yeah, because if they beat
Oh,
Texas,
right,
which is
I'm
possible,
with you, brother. Georgia State.
that's what I'm talking about, Justin.
I'm with you, man.
Georgia State. I'm done.
He's going with Georgia State. I'm going with. I've been riding with Texas, so
Shaka.
I'm just gonna go with Texas on this one. To the Elite Eight. Oh, now this is a good one too. UVA and Arizona.
Arizona. UVA is a great team.
Here's my thing.
Great.
Well, yeah, I feel like DeAndre. I mean,
Players
he might
hate
dunk
him,
on
man.
this, but
Players win.
that's true. That's true. Players win and team defense. Yeah.
Look, like I said, I downloaded that college on their 2K. I played with Arizona. Trier,
He's a baller
arguably the best two guard
in college basketball right now.
I'm going with Arizona.
He's a buck.
If-
Unfortunately,
Virginia is crazy though.
I'm going to have to go with Virginia, man. I feel like they're going to have that tactical defense to shut down Hayden, or they're going to come up with something clever to get him out of his game, get him in foul trouble or something. So I'm going to have to go with UVA on this one.
I feel like UVA is gonna get punched in the mouth by Arizona, but they might be able to bounce back. So I'm gonna go with UVA.
All right. So we in the Elite Eight now. UVA versus Texas for me.
Georgia State, but actually, I'm taking them to actually take their L here.
All right.
I'll
I was about to say, if you say Georgia State again, that's
Georgia State to the Elite Eight is a
walking by
win.
fate.
Yeah. Going with Arizona.
Yeah,
That is a win, though, honestly. Because what are you guys, like 15th seed?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, if we can make it there, I'm happy. You know, don't tell nobody. I didn't know the bracket. I had them going all the way. So if it does happen, I'd have faith originally. But yeah, I have Virginia or Arizona. That's gonna be a tough game. So yeah, I think they'll win.
I'm going with UVA in this one.
Yeah,
And Justin, who you going with? Because you chose Arizona.
Yeah, I'm going
yeah,
with AZ.
Arizona. Yeah,
Oh, right. Okay. Xavier and Michigan for me.
and I have Gonzaga and Michigan. I really don't know who to pick.
I'm rolling with the Michigan boys, bro.
I'm gonna go Michigan too.
Michigan boys with them high shorts.
If they beat North Carolina, they can beat Gonzaga.
Who's next? I'm going to just start from the bottom on here. Duke and Clemson for me. I'm sure you guys have
It's
Auburn.
Duke and Kansas now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if Duke beats Michigan State, I'm taking them over Kansas.
Oh,
So-
did we? I'm sorry. So we went through Villanova and Texas Tech.
No,
No,
we
we
didn't.
didn't.
I just started from the Midwest.
Okay. So I have a totally different. You guys have Duke versus
Kansas for me, but he has somebody different.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with Michigan State beating Auburn there.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, okay. And I'm going with Duke on this
Yeah,
one.
me too. Okay. And then
We have Nova and Texas Tech.
Villanova. They're the easiest for me because it's just
Yeah.
like I just know they'll at least make it to Final Four. I'd be really surprised they make the Final Four.
The Final Four in San Antonio. All right.
Dun 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 dun.
Drum roll. Michigan versus UVA for me.
Okay, so do we all agree on that one, or you got
I
Arizona?
got Arizona.
Oh, you got
But
Arizona.
Michigan though still there.
Yeah, we got Michigan.
So we agree on Michigan, and we agreed on Nova.
Yes.
So those are the only two teams we agreed on.
Yeah.
Because I have Duke for mine for the East Midwest, and I have Virginia. So we agree on Virginia.
Yep.
But who do you have in the playing Villanova?
Duke.
Oh, so we agree there too. Oh, okay.
Oh, so we got the same.
Ours matched
Your
up at the
Final Four
end,
is the
but
same, yeah.
your only one is different in Arizona
And Michigan State.
and Michigan State. Okay.
This is hard.
I don't know. I'd be excited to watch Duke that much, though. I just may need to be biased. Just pull a Duke. And if it'll be an interesting game. My two teams, let's just say my two teams. I'm going to do Michigan and Duke.
All right.
Because that'd be a good championship game.
For me, I feel like that UVA Michigan game is going to come down to a last second shot or something like that. And in that case, if that happens, I'm going to have to go with Michigan. on that. So
Okay.
sorry. I know UVA, you guys had a great record this
They
season,
did,
but
yeah.
you guys are going to be the 72 and or 73, whatever. How many games the Warriors got that season? They lost to the Cavs in the finals. I think they had 72.
Oh, no, it was 73, 73 and 9.
It was 73.
Yeah, 73 and 9, yeah.
Okay.
So I got Arizona and Michigan State in my championship. No one's going to go far, but I just kind of think they got theirs. Michigan State is in due season, and Arizona, to me, is also in due season. Man, players win, but they have players and veterans and coaches. So I'm going with Michigan State and Arizona. Now, don't ask me who's going to win. I think I'm going to be here for like another 5 hours trying to debate that.
Well, we are going to ask you. So,
Okay.
Right.
I have Nova and Michigan actually in mind. So,
Excuse me.
now for this, did they let us? They do. Okay. So, championship game in the Alamo Dome. I'm just going to ride with Michigan all the way, man.
You know, I just chose them and then I changed my mind. Only, like, I literally had them, like, literally was just
no,
like this.
I did see it.
I changed it. Because I don't know, like, I don't know as many players on Michigan, even though I know they're a good team. I just know everyone on Duke. I've been keeping up with them. I might as well just be faithful all the way. Like, their team is young for the most part, other than, I think, the shooting guard and Grayson Allen. But, you know, if they can make it to the Final Four, you know, I think they could do it. So I'm just going to pick Duke on this one.
What about your matchup, Justin?
I have Michigan State beating Arizona 76-75.
Whoa, he gave us a score.
Yeah, mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Oh, wait, so you can put in the score on
You
here?
can.
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, I got to do that too, man.
But for the record, from my other bracket, I put Georgia State all the way.
Yeah.
I did, actually. I don't know who they're beating, but just for the record.
I'm going with Michigan over Nova 69 to 64.
That's a good one. Yeah. Mine was like 65 to like 59. Duke wins.
That was a clutch basket plus free throws. So, finish bracket. All right, fellas. We shall see.
Yes. Give that
Thank you for having us, man. Louisville first, cause forever.
That's it.
And that's all, folks. All right, thanks, Drew. Thanks, Justin.
No doubt.
We're going to sign out on this one.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning into this episode once again. We had lots of fun with this one. You can see how our brackets turned out later, or control us, or whatever you want to do. If you want to stay updated on everything with me in the NCAA tournament, you can follow me on my social media on Twitter and Instagram at @IM_Clee Davis. And if you want to stay updated on all things Muse Report, go to the website. I put lots of time into this website trying to get, I'm not a coder or anything, so I did it all by myself, trying to figure it out. So, just bear with me, but go to MuseRite, that's MuseRite.com for all things Muse. I have a blog there, and you can also access the podcast through the podcast widget on the home page. So check it out, and I'm going to leave a description for that in the show notes as well. Until next time, keep making your Muse a reality.
Hey guys, Clee here. Thanks so much for listening to the Build Your Vision podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I would think you did if you stayed all the way to the end. The best thing that you could do to help support this show is by sharing it with somebody. By you just taking a few seconds to recommend this show to somebody, you are making a huge impact, not only on the success of this show, but possibly on that person's life.